All right, and let's go ahead and get started. Howdy, howdy, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sharkinbear, and welcome to the channel where today we're going to be checking out the 1.0 release for V Rising. And I think mine might be too loud, so I'm going to lower my volume ever so slightly. And, yeah. Welcome to V Rising 1.0. I am starting from scratch. The servers just went live maybe about 2.5 hours ago. There have been a lot of changes. I haven't played since the last update, which I didn't even make it all the way through the last update just because I had heard the 1.0 was coming up and I wanted to get a pretty good idea of what we were looking for in our 1.0 version. It's been reworked from the ground up, so it's not just in-game stuff they've added. They've added a whole bunch of additional nuances of the game, patrols, how magic is made, how gear sets turn out as you work through the game. So we're going to be going through this game for a little while here. Streaming it over on Twitch TV right now, as well as going to be posting this up over on YouTube in a bite-sized chunk format for you to get a view on. This is actually a game I've been anticipating for quite some time, so there's a very good chance this is going to be an active series, trying to make it to the end game. And if I get enough people who are also interested in the game, we can actually look at making our own server and perhaps doing something along the lines of making a like a hard mode playthrough, because there is a brutal mode that just got added with the game. Before, I believe there were before they were just like the one mode. So that's good to know, is that we actually have that. So what you see me doing is this. If you're not familiar with V Rising, this is a survival crafting game where you play a vampire. As you see fit right now in front of me, I am basically just woke from my grave. We are a rising sort of vampire. And we now have to basically make our way back up the vampire chain from nothing. So let's see. Let's look at our crafting menu. Looks like we have a whole bunch of... they retweaked the menu for the bag. It looks like it's just one bag space now. We'll go ahead and make ourselves a bone sword, and then we'll go ahead and look at making ourselves a bone ring. Looks like we're short on the bone ring. We now have the sword equipped, and they also redid a lot of this. Apparently, we are considered frail. We need to eat the blood of something nearby, maybe. We do have a sword equipped now, so we are now much more inclined to be able to beat up the skeletons much quicker. That is the case. Right now, we have some goals right now. This game tiers off your objectives up there in the top left, and that basically transitions you into different tiers and gets you bonus things, like new equipment, new things to build, that sort of thing. So we just built our bone ring. It automatically got equipped, and now we just claim this, and we get ourselves a new perk spell slot. Now, what does that do? It looks like we already have a new ability. It is our Shadow Bolt, and I believe this is your first blood skill. This game has different skills arranged by different schools of magic spells. So this would be the blood skill, or the blood tree, that this is from. And that hits really hard. That's awesome. It also gives us leech. The blood tree gives us leech, which is basically life leech. And we've already completed our second objective by mastering magic. We'll go ahead and do that. We got another spell slot unlocked. Looks like we have blood right. We can block enemies with this one. And it does a leech nova. And basically hurts enemies nearby who hit us. So if I do this and they hit us, we don't take any damage. And we life leech from them. So that's good. We'll go ahead and try to do this one more time with this guy. Let's see if we can get him to hit us. You do have a specific amount of time for them to hit you, and that it's not just a shield. And then we'll go ahead and start taking resources everywhere we can. And now it is time for us to find our way out of the graveyard. Those rats I'm picking up are basically tiny potions, but they got fleshy tails when they walk around on four legs, and they make squeaky noises. Squeaky potions. So we're going to take those with us. But we need to find a better source of blood. So we're going to leave out of the graveyard over here. This is the Farbane Woods. You have two exits, essentially. And we're going to be in the Farbane Woods, which is this bottom portion. And then, as you can tell, there are other portions of the map. This is the mid-game area. This is the mid to late game. And then this is where Dracula, the new like in-game villain is located. We have two options to exit here. I guess I'm gonna go to the East Farbane Woods, and it looks like we got our first achievement for that. And we also have our first piece of gear we can craft. It wants us to craft the bone guard set, essentially. So we're going to need to locate a lot of sources of bones. Bones, fortunately for us, can be located off pretty much anything that dies that has bones. We do want to be careful, because this is actually one of the concepts of being a vampire in V Rising, is if you stand in the sun, you will actually get afflicted by sunlight and burn to death. So the way you're going to want to do this is actually hop from shadow to shadow as you are making your way about. It's very important during the day that you're very cognizant of where you are at in regards to the sunlight. During the night is when you are at your ability to basically not care about where the sun is at. Another thing, and this is what's going to be very crucial to us, as you can tell right here, this part of the map says it's hostile. It's not hostile in the sense that there are enemies there. The way you create a base in this game is by finding a plateau and building your castle up on that plateau. And that one is currently being, basically, that one, a player already has that plateau. So we need to find our own plateau. We can also dash, but everything in here is pretty much cooldown based. There is no like magic meter. You're not going to run out of magic. The only thing you're really going to run out of while playing through this is health, but that's using a weird blood mechanic that we'll talk more about it. We also found a tainted heart, which means NPC died here recently. There's a copper ore right there. That's pretty nice. But we need to find ourselves a plateau as well as some wolves and or NPCs that we can kill for some delicious bone pieces. Let's see. It looks like we can go up here. I'm trying to make it without dying to the sunlight. Okay, we got very close to getting hit by the sun. Looks like this is some enemies up here. We have level 10. What is our level? I think we're just like level 0. No, we're gear 6. Okay. So if we kill these enemies, we should be able to do well. You also want to take notice of where the sun is at, because the sun can basically make it to where you... Oh, we're going to feed on this guy. This is very important to us. Oh, but we are about to die. We need to get out of here. Let's see if we can actually feed on this rat here. Oh, we actually managed to get a crossbow down here. Oh no, we died. Oh man, our shield went down right at the last moment. We're gonna have to respawn here. I believe we... the crossbow is right there, though. Luckily for us, we aren't far away from where we died. And we actually see our loot that we dropped on the ground. I want to get over there because we actually managed to get a crossbow to drop, which will be a pretty nifty weapon to have here at the start. I didn't even realize we weren't even at full health when we went through that. So that was probably another thing that was detrimental to my success here. So let's go ahead and head on over back to our body and pick up the crossbow. That crossbow is actually going to be very handy at knocking out that camp as well. Let's see. What's the best way to get there? Here's the path. And you can see here the clock. It's almost nighttime, so we're going to have a lot easier time traversing all these areas. And there's another player right there, too. There's our bag. Is that crossbow still over here? Oh, we got the refined crossbow now. That's pretty dope. So this should make it a little bit easier for us to do. It actually also knocked our level up to 9 as well. So I'm going to give this just a little bit longer before we dive into there. I want to kill these enemies because they will actually give us... Oh, we can actually make some stuff while we're at it. Let's go ahead and make some of this bone guard stuff. Alright, so we're going to be able to make 3 pieces. We still need the arms. And we should be auto-equipped with that stuff too. I don't know why I keep on hitting C. Let's use this crossbow and see what happens here. Oh, wow. It's a very slow-firing crossbow. I like the way it shoots, though. You kind of have to lead the shots if they're moving around. I never used the crossbow before. I want to try to see if we can get this guy's blood. So, every enemy has a, if they're living, has a certain blood type. In the case of this guy, he has rogue blood. And so whenever you drink a specific archetype of blood and you look down here, you'll see that we now have different archetypes. So we're in the rogue blood type. We have tier 1 because his blood quality wasn't that great. Don't expect that sort of thing at the early stage of the game. But we were then able to be roguish in our ways. Like if we were to increase our get a better quality rogue, we'd get a better stat. So right now we have a 10 to 20% chance to crit on weapon attacks right now, which is pretty good, honestly. If you want to be a crit build, if you want to be a roguish type character, you totally can. Let's go ahead and take care of these guys. So you see there, we also have a dash that makes us go invisible for a time being. And we got 5 essence from that as well. We're getting a lot of thread, but I want to try to see if we can get some bone. Did we get any bone from that? Can we craft the gloves? We can craft the gloves. And that'll actually make it to where we have our full bone set. Now we can create bone axes and bone mace, which is pretty awesome because when you want to go get resources such as lumber and stone, you want the particular weapon that'll be good for you to get those resources. So in this instance, maces are really good at harvesting rock and stone, and our axes will be really good at getting trees for us as well. And we managed to find a location that we could totally build our first base. It looks like we have a neighbor to the north of us. How are we on the map? We're actually in a fairly decent place. We could call this place home. I don't want to be too picky and choosy. I would love to find some place. So what we're going to do is we're going to clear out some of this area. I want to get some of these resources, but we need to find... Let's see. Can we get the build yet? I can't remember. Looks like we have to knock out our next objective before we want to build anything. So let's go find some animals. And or enemies. So that we can get some bones. Looks like we have some delicious wolves looking to start a fight with us. Oh. Can I have your bones, please? And, I don't... Alright, we got some bones there. That gives us... Okay, we got enough to build the mace and the axes. And as you can see, they are automatically attaching to our... Yeah, man, you can have my leftover bones, the ones I've already chewed on and stuff. And it looks like we have our next crafting recipe, which is for vermin salve. And now we have to collect the necessary stone. So we just take our mace and we're going to whack at this stone right here until we have the necessary amount of stone. And this is what's going to help us establish our base. So now we have the blueprint for the castle heart. Now what we'll do is toggle the build menu by pressing B. And now we will basically throw this down somewhere in a clearing. Once this animal here is moved, we can claim it. There we go. And we gotta fuel a resource. We get this blood essence right here. And this is how you keep your castle alive. You put more and more blood essence in here, and your castle will thrive, essentially. If you do not feed your castle will die and crumble, because you are not a good vampire lord. So for now, it looks like we need to build our domain by placing floors and palisades. Palisades are basically a fancy word saying wall. And floors, of course, being the appropriate word for floors. Looking at the mini-map, I'm also noticing that we have a southern exit, as well as a northeastern exit. One of the things that's going to come in handy here, though, is we're going to need to go actually find some more bones. Because the thing about bones is that they will help us protect from the sunlight. Because when the sun comes up, as of right now, we're pretty much sitting out in the open. We are victim to the sun right now, if we do not watch ourselves. But in order to get around that, one of the things that we'll end up getting access to is the mist brazier, which when you feed it bones, will give us protection from the sun even when we don't have, even when we don't have a roof over our head, which our building won't have a roof for quite some time. So I'm going to go ahead and farm up a couple of resources here, and on the YouTube side of things, I'll be right back when I've built up more of a base. And we'll put one over here as well. This is a very small area, but this entire plateau is us, so as we get access to more building and stuff, we are going to be able to get access to a lot of this stuff. Build a wooden coffin, a small chest, and a mist brazier. Nice. Okay, so we'll go to our production tab. We got a coffin. This is basically our respawn point. I'm just going to sit this over here on the side of the wall. We will arrange it as necessary later on. We'll also put a mist brazier down, and as well as a stone chest, or storage chest. Looks like, oh, they even changed it to where you can see where you're standing to access it. Nice. Okay. So we'll go ahead and craft, claim all that. Yeah, but it's got MOBA gameplay to it, like it's QWER is how you, fight with stuff. Let's see, construct sawmill. We could probably actually look at expanding a little bit more as well. So if I want to go to our castle, maybe I'll do make a production side of things. And maybe foundation there. We'll make this a door right here. I have 4 bones. Uh-oh. All right, so this is going to basically spread a shadow. So I should be able to stand here. How long do these last for? Okay, so I basically have 4 minutes of working time right now. Let's go ahead and make our production facilities. Let's see what we can do. We got refinement. We need sawmill. We need some more wood, and we need and a simple workbench. What's the workbench? We need planks, which will come from the sawmill. Okay, so I'm gonna bump out of here real quick. I'm gonna actually toggle this off, which is gonna suck for a second because that means that sunlight will come into my place. But that's okay. I don't want to waste the small amount of daylight we have, or daylight protection we have inside of our own base right now. Can I build stuff from the outside? I can. Nice. Okay. So we just built our lumber mill, and I'm not being burned for doing so. Can I interact with it? I can't interact it from this side. So we're gonna have to go inside. Close the doors. Getting some shadow over here. Looks like there's some shadow right here as well. Is this shadow over here? I can't tell. Okay, yeah. Okay, so we're good right now. I'm gonna go ahead and throw in some lumber. Can we... How do you do splitsies? Split. That's a right click. Okay, cool. And we'll do that, and that's going to convert that to planks and such, which will then allow us to make our... Unfortunately, I'm saving for Frostpunk 2 right now. Oh, yeah. I tried to get into the first Frostpunk, but I've never been a big strategy gamer. That's why I've never been fond or able to play the games like Civ 6. Those are for bigger, brainier people, so you are much bigger and brainier than I am. We need to go find some bones, though. For our mist brazier. So let's see if we can go down the hill. Did someone die down here? Are there bones right here right now? Oh no, this is wood. Oh, oh, there's a golem right there that I don't want to fight yet. I'm hoping we'll come across... Oh, wait, this is a graveyard. There's going to be a whole bunch of armored guys. Can we kill these guys? Are they too tough for us? We'll find out. it's getting to be nighttime soon, so that bodes well for us. Oh shit, I thought I had my shield up. Excellent, excellent. Lots of bones right here, that's good. That's good that there's a cemetery right here. That's going to be great for our base, getting able to build all that stuff. Let's see if we can find any more skeletons. Yes, we can. Oh, those are guys at level 20. I don't want to push our luck. We're only level 10 right now. It's only 8 hours long for daytime. So we got 11 planks of wood. Let's see if we can build stuff yet. Can we build our... We can build our simple workbench. So I'm going to take that over here. Maybe I'll put that in this corner over here. And now we have that. And it says craft gear to make ourselves level 20. Looks like we need a couple of things here. We can make ourselves the plate bone guard chest. We need a whole bunch of rugged hide, as well as the bone guard set we currently have as part of it. And it looks like we can pretty much make the whole entire set, so that's good. Cool. We are gear 17 already. We need to make some more planks of wood, and we need a lot of stone, but it looks like... Is there a bone spear? Oh, that's right. That's a... You have to find the recipe for bone spear if you want. But we have everything to make the upgraded versions of everything. We now need to find copper, and believe it or not... I think there's a copper right outside my house, so we need to get this lumber made. And I'm actually going to swap the spots for those. And we're going to go out here and basically crack open these copper nodes. And we now got blood tracking, which means we can now target our first V target. V targets are basically the game's form of progression for learning new spells and abilities for your character, as well as your overall progression through the game itself. So now we can go into our V menu, which is by hitting K. And basically it says that our first target is Alpha the White Wolf. He is a level 16 character, and he is 4 gear levels lower than myself. If we kill him, we get access to wolf form, so that is our first target. And then you see we have 3 more targets. Cool thing is, when you decide that you want to track something, you hit track, and it'll actually draw a blood trail, so you know the direction of your target. We basically we're on his scent, essentially. I'm gonna go over here. I can't remember. This isn't a copper node, is it? No, this is another node. I can't remember what it's called. Do we have any other copper? Oh, there's one right there, inside of our house. I'm gonna jump down there before daytime hits. Oh, and there's even 2 more right over there. Oh man, having 2 copper nodes like this right next to each other, next to our base, that actually works out in our favor heavily. Because copper can only be obtained plentifully in a couple of places, and they're all really contested because everybody shares the same resource. So these copper nodes are showing up for everybody on the map, and I'm just so happy to get to these first. That's a good amount of copper too. All right, we're gonna have to walk through this guy's base if he has it open, and we'll cross over to the other side if we can. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna go grab all this copper. I see a lot of copper here, and I'm not gonna let this slide by. And then we're not going to be able to do anything else until we get our furnace built. Can we build the furnace yet? Oh, we can't. We can build a furnace. I'm going to go ahead and place this over here. And I am going to go ahead and sit all of our copper ore in here, because why wouldn't we? I thought I said I had 240 something. Oh, probably some of it was made to make this. Okay. That's fine. We'll leave that crafting iron or copper ore while we are out. We'll go ahead and drop everything. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to There's nothing in our inventory that needs to come with us right now. Although we could put the blood essence inside the fountain. There you go. And I'll actually take these bones. And for the time being, we'll drop the bones in here. And it's inactive for now. And we can now make our way over to our target. Our target, I believe, is right about here. So now that we've done all of this, it's time to go check out our first bee target. I believe, there he is. There he goes. And we'll fight him over here in the sun. And luckily for us, he'll also drop health orbs so we can heal ourselves. And like that, we were able to do some damages to these wolves here. And it looks like we're going to have ourselves an easy kill. And when he goes down, we'll feed on him. Extract his blood. And we have access to our first V-Blood. Cool thing about getting the V-Blood is it'll knock down all resources around you. But you want to be careful whenever you're not in shade, though, because this could definitely put you at danger of being put in the shade. And now we can go to our wolf form and get around much quicker. So now that we've done that, discover a new spell book and use a spell menu to equip a spell. Okay, so I want to make sure that we are not in sight of that. We're going to go to K for our rewards. And our spell book, I believe. And we should... Is that... Hold on, let's see. I use a spell book menu. Hunt additionals. Like, discover new spells and use spell book menu to equip a spell. Okay, so... How do we know... So here's our next target. Oh, we get a spell point for hunting the people. That's what it is. We get a chaos point for finding Errol the Stonebreaker and a material in a storage chest. This guy will get us access to the tannery, and this guy will give us another blood point as well as the woodworking bench. And then I'm gonna go after the Errol guy. I want to hunt this guy because I would really like to have a chaos point. So I want to try to get in here. Let's see if I can run by all these guys. And see if I can get down to Errol faster. Ooh, that guy. Okay, so we got some assassins here. And they do the stun. I forgot all about those guys. I am in danger. Okay. Let's see. So these guys are small fry. Hopefully we can take them down. Oh, that guy's... He's 92%. He's a 92% a rogue. Oh, so we have... Oh, man. It's a lot easier to get that higher quality blood than it used to be. Because it used to be... You had to be fairly into the game in order to get high quality blood. So now I have 4-piece bonus. Jesus Christ, that's a lot easier than it used to be. There's Errol. When I logged in, yeah, it says there's 10 people here, so we'll see if we actually run into anybody. I wonder, I also found a crossbow. It was actually the first weapon I found. So I wonder how well the crossbow works. Oh, he dropped his first bit of health orbs there. Oh, fresh hit on him. And he's almost down. There we go. Errol the Stonebreaker is down. Oh yeah, public services have always existed. They were in public service before 1.0. But they just now changed them ever so slightly and said that the game will be on a 6-month format. So every 6 months, the servers will go through a reset. A couple other recipes, and let's check out this new skill tree. So I got a chaos magic point, and it looks like whenever we get the chaos magic point, we can go into let's see, chaos volley, aftershock, and power surge. Okay, so chaos volley used to be my go-to, and it might still be. Let's see, 8 seconds does 110% damage with 2 volleys. Smash the ground. So this one has 1 second longer cooldown. Let's see. Oh no. Oh, and there's passive abilities as well. I'm thinking this has more AoE potential, and that's definitely something we'll probably need. So I'm gonna go with that. We'll do that. I like that system. We'll come up here and we'll also collect our... Do we need to collect these rewards, or we automatically get them? Oh, we must automatically get them because I got the chaos spell point. I think I'm going to head back to my base, though. Before we head out to fight Rufus or Keely the Frost Archer. I'm gonna see where I am map-wise. This is the new exit, by the way, from the mines. They added in a back exit, a rear exit. So we follow the road. Yeah, should be able to get it there pretty quickly. Hey, these are the caravans they were talking about. There is, oh, that carriage. Why is it carriage? Skull carriage. Oh shit. Get this guy. Oh, we died. Damn. Okay. And you know what? We never even, I don't think I ever set my respawn point at my base. Oh, yes I did. Okay, nice. That's good for us. At least we weren't very far away from where we were at, so we can go claim our supplies. We might even be able to catch up to that caravan. There's a caravan. Let's see if we can get it. Alright, I'm gonna let her wander around. I'm just gonna hit her carriage. Oh, that actually hit us. And there's a shady good dealer there. I don't hear any other noise. What do you mean? Like from the game or? Oh, my dog just started barking. That's probably what you're talking about. Yeah, TJ, chill. He just now discovered there's somebody out there. He heard another dog barking. There's a lot of stuff here. I'll take that. Gemstones, these are new. Stone body. Is there anything we can get rid of right off the bat that I can go grab later? I want all this copper. These are empty water skins. I don't care about that. I want these coins. I would like the sulfur ore. Let's get rid of the... Let me get rid of that. Take the sulfur ore. I want the copper. I don't need these rats. I don't need no stinking rats. Assortment of windows. Sure, why not? And I don't need these extra weapons that we already have. I would totally love to have just the other stuff to set. There we go. I don't think we need any of the other. Alright, so now we have that, we can officially head back to our base. And the good news is, if I wait here for a second, we'll be at nighttime and I won't have to concern myself too much with the daylight. I'm going to go ahead and drop my copper ore here. Oh, we already have like 29 copper bars. This is really good. I'm probably going to end up having to build another storage chest. Do I have what it takes to build another? Yes, we do. But we also have a... Oh, that's fine. I do like the added directional cue. Wood stacks in 1,000 now, which is pretty nice. We got plenty of that. We're definitely going to have to make another... Or we're going to have to start building up, like, different chests for different materials. Let's see. What do we need to build next? Our copper weapons. Let's see, we need a whole bunch of planks of wood. How are we doing on wood planks? 14, not nearly enough. Let's go through. We have like 1,000 wood in one of these chests. And we also have some wood planks in there. So we'll go ahead and throw 775 in there. 30 copper ore is not bad. We got a new ring recipe, didn't we? I thought I saw rings. We can also build the spear. I like the spear. Leather. So we're going to do the tannery for that. Oh, we don't need that, though, actually. Because this is level... Oh, wait. Is our armor only level 2? Okay, so that is the traditional path. I think at tier 4, they now said that they're... Oh, you're good, man. At tier 4, they have 3 different sets per tier. At 4, 8, and 12 to make different armors. I go with the copper spear. So that's good. I'm going to go ahead and start working on making myself some more chests that we can put stuff in. Oh. Oh, they use copper planks, though. For now, we'll just stick with that, though. Alright, so... Go in here. I'm going to put all my wood in this chest. Or wood-based items. In here will be my rock-based items. Might as well keep this about me. And, let's see. We need the spear. I'm actually going to swap my sword out for that one. And we'll make the... Say we make axes. And 10 more, and we'll have the copper mace, and that'll fill out our copper weapons, because I don't think I'm... Well, we probably need to make the copper sword at some point. And let's go ahead and look for our next target. Our next target will be Keely the Frost Archer, because she will be very nearby to our hearts. She's not very far away, from my understanding. Oh, and we also have our first ability for the axes and the spear. I don't remember getting an ability for copper weapons originally. Well, that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and hit wolf form so we can travel faster. Hey, we actually found another player. I'm gonna go ahead and heal a bit. Oh, really? Oh, it hit my decoy. Oh, there's a target right there.
It's going to get a lot more difficult in a moment.
Oh, that is so badass. Oh, that's so stupid strong. I like that a lot. Where'd she go? Oh, she went inside. Where'd she go? There she is. Oh, she's getting, she's feeling that, attack I hit her with. Oh no, we missed. Okay, so that locks you into position when you do that. There she goes. Hey! Nice. I love how this works. It feels so good. Let's go around and collect everything we can. And we also have a chest here we can open up for some more goods, and now we can head on back to base. We'll heal up a bit. We're running low on blood, so soon we're gonna have to look at possibly finding another target with blood that'll satiate us for a while. Because if we don't have any blood in our system, because blood does decay over time, then we are going to be in a very bad position. So we'll head on back south to our base, because we now have fulfilled enough to get our research desk built. I want to avoid the research guy, or these vendors here, because I would like to come to them eventually. And I see the neighbor from the north of me. So we're not too far away from our own base. I knew that Keely, the Frost Archer, wasn't far from where we were at. We also have a Frost Point now. So we can go with Frostbat, Ice Nova, Cold Snap. We could go for the Cold Snap. So you do that. Oh, we got some. I got some gemstones earlier. Oh, we got a knockback on our skill if we put that in there. So if I put this in my inventory, what was it? Spellbook? What's spellbook? We can actually bring. Will I just interact that with my inventory? Oh, okay. So now if I look at my skill, we have the spell. We have the gemstone attached to that. I see. I have no idea what a blood moon means. Ha! I could also hover over the stuff of the game. Current blood type at 20% increases movement speed. So this is basically... Okay. Alright, I see. That's good. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and put everything... Oh, where do we get 2 cloth from? Produce a bloom. Alright. Don't need those. Let's go ahead and drop everything that we don't need in our bags. Let's see. Stone. Alright. Grass stuff. Oh, wait. Also tree stuff. And I can't wait till we get our research desk made. So that way I can research some stuff. I'll put stuff in here we don't need right now. This will be just there. Excess chest. How fast does leather make here? We need, I think it was 8 pieces per piece of gear. Yeah, it is. Alright, so it's going to be a while before we get all the leather for that. We can go ahead and hunt our last target. Since it's a blood moon anyways, might as well go ahead and track down our last level 20 target, Rufus. Alright, let's go after this sumbitch. I think it said it was this way? Yeah. We'll make the best use of this blood moon that we can, hopefully. Oh my god, I can't believe we were actually that close to this guy.
Security must be getting light. Let's get this over. Start running.
Oh, we have a whole team here.
Think you're quick on your feet? I'm gonna call you target practice. Horrendous.
That's awesome. I love it when you have like a whole team who's actually able to do the objective together. It just feels fun. Oh, so someone's fighting Alpha the Wolf here, so let's help him out. There you go. There you go, buddy. See, that's the part of the V Rising I like. Is, you can do that. Just help people out. I like helping people out. Alright. So we now have the Grim Ranger vest, the Shade Walker gloves, the Merciless Copper axes, which is the uncommon version of the axes we currently have, and the Ring of the Warlock. I assume that we build this over here.
Recognize my power.
Upgrade castle to level 2 to interact with it. Okay. What do we need for upgrading? We need 12 copper ingots. Pretty confident I have that. And there's no way that I've already blown through all of the copper ingots. Did I perhaps accidentally put some somewhere? Oh, I have 250 right there. Just in a different part of my bag. There we go. Let's see. So we have all of our armor here. Let's go ahead and equip all that. And we'll have to put our other gear somewhere. Go and put this over in my leather chest until we have the grinder able to be made. And can I also already make the... Oh, we can also make the shade. That's not the same deal, is it? Oh, that's right. There's 4 different sets on tier 4. So we have the Grim Ranger here. And then we also have the... This must be the other set. I'm going to go ahead and make this. There we go. And we're looking pretty good already. Looking kind of dapper with our Blake mask on. So now the leather we're going to craft next is going to be absolutely 100% used for upgrading our base. There is the leather we need. There are the copper bars. And we should be good to upgrade our castle to level 2. Oh, we need 1 more leather. Oh, we don't have any more leather. No! We really don't have any more? Damn, okay. We're gonna have to go out venturing for leather. Anything immediately right here? Nope, just still, just harvesting. 200 hide, that's nice. There we go. And some glass. It's not as good as the 90-something% we had, but it's better than what we were about to lose. I didn't mean to pick that up. We're getting a lot of unsullied hearts, though. That's nice. I think I got exactly what I wanted to, though, which is painting frame. That's exactly what I came here for, and we achieved that goal. Time to head on home with all the leather that we got. Ooh, Lydia the Chaos Archer. I'll fight her right now.
What?
Where you at? There you are. I see you. I'm gonna go ahead and go back here. I'm gonna heal up on me. No, that's not what I want to do. I want to use that. Did it hit her? There she is.
Think on your feet.
I don't want to think on my feet. Oh, that shit. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up these health orbs here.
Think on your feet.
No. I see you.
Think on your feet.
No.
This can't be right.
I think she was probably in the next bracket of targets that we were aiming for, so it's a good thing that we just happened to pass by and she was here.
New knowledge acquired.
And pick up all the stuff that she knocked down here. I was not expecting to see her out here. And so close to my home. A lot of our targets have been really close to my house, which has been very godsend-ish. Oh, more copper ore. Lydia also gave us the Devourer, leather working station, and a leather bag so we can increase our inventory slot, and the longbow, which is a new weapon. So now we have the ability to make that. Rufus gave us the blood point. That's what it was. Oh, and we knocked out a target we weren't even in the thing for. Grayson the Armor, northwest, very far away. And Goreswine the Ravager. Oh, we were waiting on the leather. That's what it was. That's why we went out. That's why we're not at level 2 yet. There we go. Nice. And now we can officially start working on our castle. Let's see. Let's go ahead and drop some wood in here. We'll split this stack. I'll put that in there. And these over here. So that should be plenty of wood. But with that being said, I'm looking at the time now. I work third shift. So unfortunately for me, this is getting close to my bedtime, and I got a couple things I got to do today. So I'm probably going to end up ending the stream here. I wanted to make sure I had wood and stuff going so that way it would be completed the next time I logged onto the server. But if you like the content and you want to see more of me here on Twitch playing some V Rising, or hell, if you actually wanted to check out my content, I actually upload videos twice daily over on my YouTube, which is where I'm more active at. You can follow me over on the YouTube at Sharkinbear TV, over on YouTube as well. Hey, I appreciate that. I really do. It means a lot to me. It's been a while since I streamed on Twitch, but I need to be more active. I try to stream like 2 to 3 days weekly, if I can. But working third shift, things are kind of odd. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys. You guys take care, and I'll catch you again in my next stream / video. Later.